Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin' With Web Show. I'm GW Pomichter. We are at Claremont Comic-Con, a little west of Orlando in Claremont, Florida, and we are here hanging with artists, authors, comic creators, vendors, just all-around creative people. Right now, we are hanging with a board game creator. I'm told the card actually says Board Game Guru. So this should be really good, guys. The creator of Christmas Tree, the Decorating, Brian Fiore. Thank you, Brian, for hanging with us today. Man, how's it going? So, pretty good. Let's dive right into Christmas Tree. Okay. Love the shirt, by the way. Fantastic. Yes. In character, or season at least. In Pikachu in season. That's right. So you can Pokemon go Christmas. That's what I did there. No, don't worry about it, Internet. Okay, so Christmas Tree. Let's talk about Christmas Tree. What the hell, man? Okay. Well, I had a dream one night, and you know, usually I work on. How come every time I talk to an artist, they tell me I had a dream one night? That's how it starts. It always starts that way. Ladies at home, gentlemen at home. If somebody wakes up in the middle of the night and say, "I had a dream," go get a second job. You're going to need it to pay for the creative arts. Because that's what happens to us. Okay, so you had a dream one night. Right, and anytime you want to make a large fortune in board gaming, you got to first start with a larger fortune. So. We're a web show production company, so I'll tell you, my wife's money spends just as well as your wife's money does. Okay, so all right, so you have a dream, Christmas Tree. I just had a dream to create like this simple little game, and it's a little bit more than simple though. But it's basically a two-player game in which players are playing one card per turn. And on those cards are light bulbs and Christmas ornaments. And you score points based upon whether you match the ornaments up and whether you match the light bulbs together. And basically you're playing one card per turn and you're assembling a Christmas tree in the process. It's one communal tree. Okay. And it's kind of like, how bowling pins are laid out where you have a row of 4 cards, 3, 2, 1. So essentially you're laying down one card per turn and you are constrained by that pattern, but you don't necessarily know which way the Christmas tree is going to be facing when you play the cards. So it takes about 5 minutes to learn and maybe just one playthrough. It takes about 10 minutes or less to actually play. So you turn decorating a Christmas tree into a game. Yes. A board game. And, well, I call it a tabletop game because there's not really a board for it. Okay. But a card game. And also, as part of the dream, I pulled the game right off of the tree. And so what I did was I designed like an ornament case. And so all of the cards, it's only 12 cards and 2 scorecards. 14 cards fits inside this case and has a little Christmas hook on it. And you can actually decorate your Christmas tree with, So every Christmas you can pull it out, put it on the tree. And so that's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's why we do what we do. Because creative people are amazing. He wakes up from a dream one day, he's like, look, I want to turn a Christmas decoration into a tabletop game, which can be a Christmas decoration. So that's pretty cool. All right. So is this your first game that you've created, or have you created other games as well? I probably have about 8 games in the hopper, but what I tend to do is I tend to move them along until about 80–90% complete, and then I move on to something else rather than actually, That's like every author we talk to with every book they've ever had. They've got like a whole laptop full of almost completed stories, right? So now I'm in the process of systematically pushing them the rest of that 20% through completion. How's it going with Christmas Tree? Pretty good. I'm actually going to be launching a Kickstarter at the end of this November 26th, I believe. Okay. And it's going to run for about 7 or 10 days. I haven't decided yet. Fantastic. Well, you make sure we get those links so we can share them with all those guys out there so they can go and help you get Christmas Tree out and about during the holiday season. Yep. That's fantastic. Now, creating a game means you're a gamer. Yes. You enjoy playing games. Yes. Favorite game? Favorite game? No, it's like, really, it's like asking, a television company to pick their favorite show. It's really... but go ahead, give it a shot. I would probably say there's a game called Splendor. Splendor. And what you're kind of like a jeweler in this game, or you're trading gems and jewels to the nobles. And essentially, there's like
a marketplace of cards that are like laid out, and you can purchase these cards if you have the right number of gems of the different colors. There's like rubies, sapphires, gold, all that kind of thing.
Splendor. Hey, Dylan and Kim Pomichter, check that out. My son and my daughter-in-law are gaming, especially tabletop and board games fanatics. They have like a wall that they've collected them on. Splendor. Check that one out.
Splendor's a good one.
Get Christmas Tree when it comes out. You're gonna want that. And okay, I told you, I don't have any control over her. I can't fire her, I can't do any of that. We have a portion of the show we have coming lovingly called clickbait.
Okay.
You know what clickbait is, those headlines on the internet you just can't look away from. No matter how hard you try, you always end up going, okay, I'll click it. Well, I need a headline.
Okay.
So to do that, I sent them out to the internet and I said, find me the weirdest things you can find. We're going to ask our guests, and then I'm going to be able to say that game designer Brian Fiore said this.
Okay.
And people are going to go, he said what? Okay. Okay, so first one of these is, what would happen if you had a run-in with Bigfoot? Now, she was more specific. Okay. Because you're a game designer. So if you ran into Bigfoot, what game would you challenge him to?
It would probably be which one of us could shave the most back hair and off of our backs, and then be the winner.
Is there a chance that he'd win?
No.
Not really?
Not, no.
Probably not. Well, maybe he would have the hair, it's just the coordination. So maybe you could probably...
No, I think I probably have more hair.
You probably have more hair on it. More back hair than Bigfoot. That's it. I'm done. I got my headline right there. Okay. Okay, so your dream led you to design a Christmas ornament that's a game that became a Christmas ornament, which is awesome. So, what is the most unusual Christmas gift you've ever gotten?
The most unusual?
Yes. Stands out in your mind, like you got the gift and you were like, look, it's just what I never thought I'd ever get.
The most depressing is usually like a pair of socks or a tie.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily unusual.
We're going to put this out there. It's from me and Brian. Moms and grandmoms, we love you and we don't want any more socks. And if we do, we'll pick them up.
Unless they're like non-dress socks. So something like if it had like meeples on them.
If you find novelty socks don't count because I'm really not going to wear them. Maybe, but I'm going to have them and I think they're cool. So novelty sock, novelty ties. Also, because ties, my kids always ties. Novelty ties are cool. All right, so we're gonna ask you if I stranded you on a desert island.
Okay.
And you could take 3 things with you.
Okay.
What 3 things are going to the island with you?
Let's see. Full liquor cabinet.
Full liquor cabinet.
A bartender.
And the bartender that goes with it. Okay.
Which would be my wife, I guess. Yeah. And
it's a good thing she knows how to mix a drink. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And
you said a desert island.
Sure.
And the yacht, fully gassed up and ready to leave.
Hey, that's not even fair. He can leave whenever he wants to. See, he's the first guy on the show, though, that's actually cheated and given himself away off the island. That's kind of cool. We like to get inside your head a little bit. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to plant something in your mind right now.
Okay.
All right. What is the last song on the radio or in a movie, the last earworm that got stuck in your head and you couldn't get rid of?
Jingle bells.
I was listening. See, now that's going to happen again. See what I did to you there? You're going to walk around all day long. You're sitting at the table. Now all of them are doing it too, which is great. There's like 5 people on the internet going, jingle bells, jingle bells. See that? Where are you going to be up the road? Where are we going to introduce this game? After the Kickstarter and everything else, where are you going to be where people can walk in and just walk out with a game Christmas tree?
Well, on the website.
On the website?
Just go to wendigopc.com.
wendigopc.com.
Yeah, and there will be links from there, or Wendigo Publishing.
Wendigo Publishing, okay. Yeah. And we're going to put links down below so they can find those things. We're also going to share those links all over social media and the World Wide Web. And okay, fine. Do you have to be so mean about? You should see her face. World Wide Web, you should see her. She's angry. She's like an angry school marm in the 1920s. made that okay, ding, ding, ding. We will go ahead and wrap it up. As we do, let's say thank you to our friends and our partners at Something Unique Magazine, Space Coast Comics, Wordfire Press, Famous Faces and Funnies with Rick Shea, Off the Chain Radio with author Yvonne Mason, Heather Reed at Asylum Convention Entertainment Services, and our great new friends over at the Brevard Renaissance Fair. These are the people who share your video all over the World Wide Web. We're very grateful for them and for all of their help in getting the word out about fantastic creators. I'm GW Pomichter. We have been hanging with self-made game guru Brian Fiore, the designer of Christmas Tree, the decorating, you know, like, it's a thing. You gotta have this game. Help him get it off the ground. Go to the Kickstarter, the link's down below. Remember, folks, subscribe, log on, tune in, and see who we're hanging with.